Welcome back to the shop. Today is day 28 of our 30-day paint and body challenge, where we see if we can get this 1978 Datsun 280Z back in base and clear within a 30-day time frame. Today is wet sanding day, so we're going to give the car a quick wash, just a little bit of Dawn dish soap and lots of water, and then we're going to clean everything off of it, make sure there's no contaminants or anything left behind it. Then we're going to start the wet sanding process. Make sure that you've covered everything with at least 600 grit if you're going with any metallic base. If you're going with a just solid color, you can get away with 400 grit. I've even seen people get away with 320 grit, just depending on how much clear they stack on top of that to bury that scratch. We're going to do 600 because this does have metallic flake in it. Not too much. It's not like the modern metallics where it's just, the whole thing is just flashy. This is a much lower metallic ratio, but we still want to make sure we don't have any metallic flake laying in a sanding scratch that we don't want. So welcome to day 28, wet sanding. Let's get busy. All the wet sanding is officially done. That took way longer than I was expecting it to, but wet sanding is finished. We got all the little areas wrapped up and they are ready for the sealer. So we finished everything out with 600 grit. Now, everything's really, really dirty from all the wet sanding, so we need to give it a quick wash. And we're gonna do that with a maroon scuff pad on everywhere that we didn't wet sand. So all the exterior panels of where you would see the sealer, base, and clear, we're gonna put sealer over everything. We're gonna put base over everything. We're gonna put clear over everything. But what's really important for the wet sanding is everything that you would see. So not necessarily the jams or the interior curves or anything like that. It's where you would actually see the reflection. So that's what you really want to pay particular attention to when you're wet sanding. We're doing a metallic base, so we finished everything out with 600 grit. We're going to take a maroon scuff pad, which is equivalent to 400 grit. We're going to put some scuff stuff on it, which has some abrasives inside this paste, and we're going to take a maroon scuff pad. We're going to hit every area, like the interior of the jams, the insides of the doors, the interior of the hood, and all of the really, really hard spots that you can't really wet sand. We're gonna hit that with a maroon scuff pad, and as it wears out, we're just gonna use the paste and get everything cleaned up. We're gonna add a little bit of Dawn dish soap. You don't wanna use car wash stuff because they can have additives and things like that that can react with the paint. So I just use Dawn dish soap. It works fine. There's no issue with that whatsoever. So we're gonna give it a quick wash, add some Dawn, do it with the scuff stuff and a maroon scuff pad. We're just gonna wash the entire vehicle down with a scuff pad, scuff stuff, and Dawn dish soap. So let's get this thing a little bit cleaner than it currently is right now. Like this stuff, click that thumbs up button. If you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing. If you have any questions, leave a comment below and I'll do my best to respond as quickly as I can. I appreciate you guys as always, and until next time, thanks for watching this one.